Okay, good, good.
Okay, we are live.
Yay!
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to a brand new campaign set in the world of Arcadia. And I suppose, without further ado, let's begin. Prologue. A
Oh,
cool spring breeze flitters and swirls across an open plain of lush grass. Birds tweet and fly free through the sunny afternoon sky. The day is beautiful and bright, as all of Arcadia gathers to witness the death of Valian Derry. Valian stands in front of a wall of mist, his hands bound, two spearheads from armed justiciars flanking him from behind, pressed into his back. He has been given a privilege that few receive, the opportunity to study the mist up close before it takes his life. He takes in as much as he can, the mist stretching far into the sky, the wall expanding to his right and left, which he knows wraps around the entire city. As he takes in the visual glory of his future killer, he notices a small fact that few ever get to see. The mist is held back as though pressing against an invisible glass wall. Something small, but something that people rarely get to see because nobody gets this close to the mist. Finally, he turns and looks behind him. Far off in the distance, he sees thousands of people lining the massive walls of the city, watching with a silent mixture of awe and horror. 50 yards away are his family and friends, allowed to be outside of the wall to better see the death of their loved one. His husband, Dusty, your coworker, begins sobbing, standing, watching as his husband looks back at him. Likely, some of you might even be there to comfort him while we won't introduce you yet. To their right is a small wooden stage with a podium, behind which stands Clarissa Paxton, the acting mayor of Arcadia. In her long mayoral reign of 227 years, granted through the long life given to her by her Firbolg ancestry, she has witnessed 17 of these mistings. The weight of those deaths define the dark bags under her eyes, as that number will soon be 18. With Valian ready for his misting, she begins to speak, her voice magically projected for all to hear. We know not what lies beyond the mist. We know not its true nature. All we know is that none survive its embrace. None survive past the walls of Arcadia. But that does not stop us from wondering. Those who wander aloud, as stated by the Accords, must go, while the weight of this duty falls heavy upon me. I must not stop those wondering few from seeing if they will first survive. Valian Derry, do you have any last words? Valian, eyes only locked on Dusty, mouths something silently, and Dusty nods in response. He turns to Mayor Paxton, gives her a pointed glare, and then faces the mist. Determined not to let his death be forced by point of spear or by command of a mayor, he does not hesitate as he walks into the mist. Within a second, the mist envelops him, as though accepting him into its warm embrace, and Valian Derry is gone. Part 1. Find Truth.
Would you say find the truth?
find truth.
Find Truth.
Find truth. Okay.
We jump forward 2 months. It is a large event in Arcadia to witness a misting. If somebody speaks too loudly, too boldly about what is beyond the mist, that is, in fact, against the law. And those who break that law must go into the mist to experience what they wonder about. And that doesn't happen very often. Many of the folks in Arcadia are happy to simply exist in the mist in safety, or outside of the mist in safety. But Valiandary wondered and was arrested and sentenced to death, sentenced to a misting, something that while Arcadia is a city where travel between these districts is so heavily regulated, anyone from anywhere can come witness a misting. Thousands of people travel to watch someone walk into the mist, never to return. And so it is truly a once or twice in your lifetime event. You don't see it very often. Now, we jump forward these 2 months, and all of you, after this horrifying event where you watch your friend, your coworker's husband die, executed, sentenced to death, you all have jobs to do, and you return to those jobs as you must. And we find ourselves on a Monday morning, beginning of the work week, except we are quite far away from the judicial district, from central Arcadia, finding ourselves far to the north in the lumber district, as someone tends to not sleep in their appointed apartment too often. Uh, Amanda, as you wake up at the crack of dawn, could you introduce your character for us?
Ren, is a tiefling around age 22. She has very, very light blue skin, dark, blue horns, dark blue hair. She wakes up, kind of throws on her work clothes, business casual, I'm assuming, is the sort of dress code.
Yeah,
But
when y'all are not like actively fighting a calamity, you're kind of just filing paperwork in the office. There's no real dress code for you.
yeah, but she quickly gets ready. She walks out into this kind of main area of this small, um, sort of cottage-esque house, in a small village in the lumber district. Um, she feeds her dogs first and foremost. And then she goes to the kitchen where she puts on an apron and a little bandana, and she starts cooking a breakfast right away in the morning, eggs and bacon, and she has little she makes pancakes that she actually sets on a plate, and she puts two blueberries for the eyes and makes a little bacon smiley face. Um she starts setting out at a little table with three chairs at it, um, pouring some coffee and one glass of juice.
Um, and as you set up breakfast, you know that your sister should be awake by now because she has to start getting ready for school, but is still asleep. At least has not come out when she's supposed to.
Um, Ren kind of looks out the window at kind of like the sun, like where the sun is, looks at the time, and she turns to the two dogs that she keeps here, um, and she goes, Tasha, come. And Tasha, this little husky dog, kind of probably pads over with her as she goes to her sister's room, opens the door to let Tasha just go buck wild.
You see Tasha bounds across the room, leaps up onto the bed, and describe your sister for us, Dove.
Yeah, so Dove is around 11 or 12. She is a a purple tiefling. She has kind of the same blue eyes as Ren does, but she has this black hair, and white curling horns that are actually kind of small because she's still growing. I can send the pic crew. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yay, I love big cruise.
but yeah, that's Dove, just
Uh,
a sweet little gal.
yeah. I think you see Tasha like jumps onto the bed, starts licking Dove's face, and Dove's like, Tasha, Tasha, stop, stop. And you see Duchess kind of like looks up at you and like raises an eyebrow as though somehow asking if you think that Tasha needs backup in this moment. Uh, as just sitting kind of next to you.
I look, is Ren actually, is not Ren, is Dove actually getting up then? Or does
Yeah,
it
I
look
think
like
I think you see like Dove is pushing, trying to push Tasha. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna make the first roll of this campaign. Uh,
yeah,
Will the
that is
child
an yeah.
successfully
push the
get the
dog.
dog off?
Because correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda. These are big ass huskies.
These are
Like
big
these are
huskies. Yeah,
fucking
these are full
massive.
grown
Yeah.
big old dogs.
Uh, on an 8, you see as Tasha is like literally just licking and climbing on Dove, and Dove like tries her best to push her off, and then lifts her up maybe like 2 or 3 inches, and then fully plops down, and Tasha like slams on Dove, and then just starts wagging her tail.
I think Ren will kind of put her hand up to Duchess to be like, "It's good," and call Tasha back. It's like, "Tasha, good job. Come here. It's
Uh,
time to wake up.
I'm you don't
Breakfast
have
is
to send
made."
your dogs on me.
I feel like sometimes I really do.
Are there blueberries on the pancake?
Yes, there are.
Did you make the bacon smile like I like?
I did.
Yeah, I guess I can get up. You see she
Hmm.
starts like getting dressed and
She'll exit the room as her work is done there. And I think kind of walk past her mom's room and give a little like tap on the door and say, "Breakfast is ready."
I think you don't get a response, but you hear like a shuffling inside as she has heard you and is like getting up as well. And you see Dove walks out, sits at the table, starts eating. Probably like a minute or two later, your mom comes out as well. I don't know if you want to share the pit crew of her.
I can also
Uh,
share the picture of her. My mother's name is Robin. She is a blue tiefling, also with the same kind of light blue eyes, and she also has the same kind of white horns as um Dove does. But I think Ren probably has eaten kind of as she was cooking, and she wanted to just kind of be able to see her family before she has to leave. Okay, well, have a good week. If you need anything, let me know.
Thank you, Ren. Thank you for the coffee. You see your mom like kind of rubs her forehead early in the morning,
Uh,
and
she she like pats her on the shoulder and says, "Okay, well, I guess I'm off."
uh, you see Dove like hops off the table, gives you a hug, and is like, "Well, I'm like at school today. I'm learning about the different types of clouds, and I already know cumulus clouds, but I'm gonna learn the other ones too. So when you come back, I'm gonna tell you about the clouds, okay?
Why don't we, this next weekend we can go cloud watching. We can go take a
Really?
hike and maybe we can even go see the sprites if you want
Oh
to.
my God, that would be amazing. Can we
Yeah,
please do that?
we can do that. All right, but
Okay.
you have to behave. Well, I figured you will, but
Yes, of course.
mhm. Better not get any calls from any teachers.
No, I'm good at school.
I know, I know. Um, and she will head out the door and she will wild shape into a wren, a literal wren bird, a winter wren, and she will fly to her apartment at the CCU to really start her day um at her
Oh,
apartment
yeah.
there. Um
And even though uh, Arcadia itself does not take days to traverse. As you turn into a bird, you begin your 1 hour bird commute to work as you begin flying across the sky. Eventually, the wall of the separation between the lumber district and judicial flies beneath you as you see the very select few who are able to pass through the wall heading to work for that day. Um, and we actually now head to the Arcadian Arms, uh, the place where you all live as the Calamity Containment Unit. About 2 blocks away from your workplace, as you need to be pretty close by in case anything happens. And we head into one of these apartments as somebody who tends to have a very early morning routine as well wakes up. uh, Aaron, could you describe
Yes.
your character?
All right. So, I'm assuming. Hey, Cole, do we have alarm clocks?
Yeah, you do. You do have alarm clocks.
Okay. I will say, so someone who is laying down in his bed actually will wake 5 minutes before his alarm clock goes off. He does actually, when he wakes, he immediately gets up and actually is doing like stretches on the floor for like maybe 5 minutes, like I said, till his alarms goes off. When that happens, he'll shut off his alarm and immediately start getting ready for the day. He doesn't quite make food for himself yet, but he does shuffle around his apartment, getting dressed really quick, mostly in athletic wear so he can go for a run. And this guy will actually exit the building, go for a brief run around the surrounding area, the neighborhood that the Arcadia Arms is located in, maybe nodding at people, shouting out hello really quick.
Mhm.
Um, but not too loud in deference to the early morning. But the figure running, uh, this person's name is Waylon Marich. He is a half orc, kind of on the taller end in terms of a humanoid, above 6 foot, about 6'3", I think I said. Young, a young adult. So he's got that green skin. He's got blue eyes. He notably has a couple of scars on his face that are pretty distinctive. He's got this very long brown hair that right now is tied up, but for the most part he doesn't quite wear it like that all the time. He'll pull back parts from his face in like a little bun, but the rest will stay down. And he has his normal morning running, doing like a brief run in the morning to wake up, and he'll get back to his apartment. He didn't see any of his other, I assume, building mates up and about yet, so he'll go ahead and shower, get cleaned up, get dressed for today, and he'll make his own breakfast. It's the same breakfast he makes himself every morning. There's some toast, there's some sunny side up eggs. Um, and he also has like a little side of like cut up fruit.
Um, could I have Waylon roll me a perception check? I think DC for this will be a 15. Something I'm also going to steal from wonderful Brennan Lee Mulligan is telling people the DCs they need to beat more often. Because I think
All
DMs
right.
often say, make this check, but then don't tell you the number you need to get.
Hey, that's a 23 because I rolled a 19 on the die.
Period.
Okay. Uh,
Makes
as
sense right now.
you are like making your breakfast, what kind of breakfast do you make again?
Really simple breakfast. It's toast, it's sunny side up eggs, it's cut up fruit.
Uh, yeah, I think as you are waiting for your toast to be done, you notice you woke up 5 minutes before your alarm would have gone off anyway. And I think as you look across the room, you see it's probably Oh, sorry, we have a horn going off in the. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Uh, I think you see probably good that you kind of woke up automatically as your alarm clock does that thing where it like loses power and then all resets to zero, and so it was like it wasn't going to go off anyway. And I think as you notice that the toaster behind you, you kind of hear like a click of the arcane power as it turns off as well, and then the toast kind of like shoots out way faster than it should. And I guess like you've never had power problems in the Arcadian Arms before. Like this is the greatest place to live, but usually it's pretty reliable power. So maybe something going on with the powers. You see some of the devices around your home just like not working.
Waylon will quirk an eyebrow at that, but just kind of be like, noted. Not going to do anything about it right away because it could
Mhm.
be as odd as that is for the Arcadia Arms. It's like everything's due for a breakdown at some point. Sometimes we just gotta let the people do their jobs, let maintenance do their jobs, and they'll fix the issue without any of my input. But
Mhm.
I think he will continue with getting ready for the day, and without really a word to anyone unless he comes across someone, he'll just straight up go to the CCU and start with the workday.
Perfect. Yeah, you get that morning routine done, eat some breakfast, get ready, and go to work. Uh,
He notably arrives to work at least a half hour early every day.
You see, my next segment was like people arriving at work, and something tells me you're gonna go first.
Oh yeah,
uh,
I bet.
but we actually end up leaving the Arcadian Arms and cutting across town. Uh, the judicial district and central Arcadia, as far as visually, I think very much looks like a very miniaturized version of like New York City. I think it's very
New
compact,
York City.
bustling. New York City. Very like compact, bustling people like going about their daily business. I think
New York.
our Judicial itself only has a population of 40,000 people, which is a lot
You
smaller
know,
compared
stop
to other districts around. But there are a lot of people with special like work passes, merchant passes, things like that, who are able to get through the walls in the morning to set up shops and stores. And so this early in the morning, very bustling. But we head across town to I think a richer part of the judicial district in Central Arcadia, um, and we find ourselves looking at a large four-poster grand bed with two probably mostly naked people lying in that bed. Uh, T, as you wake up, could you describe your character for me?
I gotta start with, do I am I blonde right now?
With the nature of, what you had to do, yeah, probably.
Really? You think I'd be blonde right now?
blonde right now?
Am I blind right now? I guess, well, hey, I think that's up to you. I think you look over at, this merchant that you infiltrated the life of, I suppose you could say, and what form do you think you would be in?
Uh, right now, probably very pale skinned human with dark black, jet black hair that's cascading all around her in the mess that they created. Her dark red lipstick has kind of smeared and worn away from the night.
Oh, you what?
I will send a pic crew in the group chat after my turn is over. But I roll over, I'm like, that was such a great sweet thing. I'm afraid I do have to get going.
I think you see this like uh This merchant is like arm draped over you, kind of like flutters his eyes. Morning. Heading out so soon?
Unfortunately, I made some plans and I can't dismiss as easily as I dismissed my plans last night. Um, I will have to make it up to you next time.
You know where to find me.
How could I ever forget? She kisses him on the cheek and um, grabs a blanket on the way up from the bed and kind of covers herself up as she starts grabbing her things and um, splashes water in her face to clean up a little bit before leaving, giving him a little flirtatious wave and wink on the way out. Um,
I I think you got this guy hook, line, and sinker last night. And so as you like very subtly play off the like I have to go, he is literally laying in bed, like arms behind his head, looking very proud of himself. As you pick up your things, including your purse that you had the night before, and you know that the item you were here for is in that purse. And as you grab it, and head out, your mission is a success, and there's only one thing left to do. So, where do you head uh, in this early morning?
I would head a few blocks out of my way to a small, like, weird corner of a coffee shop. I would order a flat black coffee and find myself a space in the corner that's like mostly ignored at this busy time of morning.
Hmm.
And I would place the item that I needed from my purse underneath my napkin on my table.
And I think, like, as you finish your coffee, a waiter comes up to you, one who you recognize absolutely. And you see as Lash, dressed as a waiter, looks down at you. Anything else I can get you, ma'am?
Oh, sweet honey. I think I'm good for today, unless I could use a little extra sugar, I suppose.
Of course, let me just grab this stuff for you. Reaches down, no perception required, very purposefully tips your coffee cup over, and the remaining coffee like spills on you, and it's hot. And he's like, "Oh, I'm," and grabs a napkin, like hands it to you, like arm on your shoulder. I'm so sorry, and picks up the stuff and turns and walks away.
Some people, ugh, they'll hire anyone. Get up and storm out of the building, and on my way, a few blocks past that, I'm sneaking off into an alleyway, and within the alleyway, my appearance changes. My skin darkens to a deep tan, and my hair lightens up to a bright blonde. My eyes change to be one of green and one of blue, and I look like a now coffee stained, normal version of myself that the party would normally recognize as Alenia.
And after a successful mission and a successful drop off with someone who is very unhappy to see this mission go successfully, or so successfully, you change your appearance and head to work.
Can I ask, was that,
After
you said Lash or was it Ash
last,
Lash.
with the L?
Uh, yeah, Lash. I will
Okay,
ask,
thank you.
like, how clear is my microphone and everything? Like, is that?
Oh,
It's weird
it's
not
good.
to be
It's
able to like hear myself.
No, it's good.
pretty
I
good.
just have shit hearing.
Okay. Ah, So it's
the
your
way us
fault.
Midwesterners
my fault.
speak, with the way that we like to drop the beginning and ends of our words and like volume can be hard sometimes on audio equipment.
Okay. Um, we cut back to the Arcadian farms. Gus, are you there? Gus, are you there?
I don't. He had to take Bug out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bec-
I will be back
oh,
inside in a few minutes, but if you wanted to do Emma,
okay.
unless that was too out of order or anything like that, but I'll be back soon.
Oh no, we can absolutely do Emma. Emma,
We're all
you
doing Emma?
we're all doing
Okay.
Emma right
I was
now.
gonna say, I'm like, I bet you would like to do Emma. That's your wife. That's your wife.
Um, speaking of people doing Emma in game, uh Emma,
right,
you
sure.
this is a perfect lead in. You wake up, I think your blanket mostly pulled off of you, buck fucking naked.
Yeah.
You see that Avina is like fully draped over you naked as well. You can see around your
What's with
apartment are
y'all getting
people.
game?
I don't know. Littered around your apartment are people in various stages of undress, as it was, as per usual, a wild weekend. And you wake up, not to an alarm, but to a voice in your head.
Aw, this bitch.
Lilith! Lilith! Awaken!
Uh, Lilith fucking groans.
Stop being
Not
so
moans.
dramatic.
Well, I'm in the middle of something, clearly. I'm hello, and like gestures to the hot naked person in my bed.
Tell your concubines to vacate this place. We have work to do. I do not care about those you spend your nights with. I'm your day job.
Can't we just like have a quick conversation and then I can get back to this before I have to go to my real day job?
Must I explain the nature of our work one more time? Lilith, this would be the 58th time I've had to explain this to you.
What if I just go to the bathroom so I
Look,
don't have to wake up all of these hot, naked, sleeping people?
no. Okay, here we go. Step one, you need to go to your friends and sell my magic to them. You will, of course, get a cut of those sales. Now, what they can do is then go sell my magic to other people, and they
Are
get a
you
cut of
part of a
those sales as
fucking
well.
pyramid scheme?
And it see, it's kind of like it's like a tiered pyramid. See, if you just start if you start my church, if you start your holy work, you will be raking in cash, and you can sleep with whoever you want.
Okay, I don't know how many more times I can clearly explain this to you. That is a pyramid scheme and is generally frowned upon.
I don't know what that is.
It's what you're trying to do.
And is it a bad business model for a church?
I think it's a bad business model for everything.
Ah, you weren't always one to frown down upon me, Lilith. I know. Ah, whatever. Make them go away.
Why? I why?
Because I commanded of you. Could I get you to make me a
Warlock
oh god,
patron,
what do we
right?
say that
Right.
I think
this
we said
would be?
wisdom.
Yes, could I have you make me a wisdom
No, wait, no.
save? DC of 12.
Fuck.
It's gonna
Good
be
God.
funny as fuck if I fail. If
Whose
I fail
idea
on
was
the
the
first
MLM?
roll,
Was it Emma or was it Cole?
What?
Because it's hilarious.
for what?
Whose idea was the MLM?
Um, equal.
No, that was all you, bro.
Don't put that on me.
I was about to be like, oh yeah, Warlock. I'm like, wait, no, Lilith's a cleric. This means that
That
is your fucking church leader? Are you part of a mega church?
this is my goddess.
Mega
This is my
church.
goddess.
Yikes. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry for you.
I'm obsessed though.
That's a 13. So
Oh. Uh, you feel in this moment as your goddess, you feel it as Edite tries to control you to push Avina off of the bed. And you fully, or you are like just able to resist this. But I think you move enough where Avina, you see like her eyes flutter as she wakes up. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning.
uh uh they look down at Avina and go, "Good morning. Just a second." And then like go back to the conversation in their head. Um why am I suddenly picking up so bad? Okay, anyway. Um and then they just go, "Can you I don't know why it does this. I'm
It
picking up
is fitting
really
in
bad.
out echo style.
I'm like picking up really bad on your mic. It's like so weird because it just randomly does it.
Yeah, I think it's
Interesting.
how much you project your voice might be part of it.
Yeah, but I feel like because even now I'm like talking quieter and I can still hear it, and I was talking louder earlier and I couldn't.
Oh, we need our tech expert, but Gus is
Um,
busy with bug. I guess temporarily until Gus gets back to advise, you could temporarily mute while Emma's speaking, and then Emma can mute while you're speaking.
Yeah, if it becomes a big problem. Um, Lilith looks at her and just goes, "Look, I understand that you saved me technically, although am I just now in a new form of torture or am I actually saved? I understand that you gave me my magic and that's great. That's fantastic. But keep in mind that I am your only fucking follower. So if you want me to do something, maybe like throw a please."
you, although you don't know how you would hear this, as Edite is simply a voice in your head, you swear you can hear your goddess slam her head on the desk. Um, and I think feel that presence in your head. She says, "There's nothing theoretical about it. I did save you from that fucking. You are my one only follower."
Oh, Cole, you're really
Hey,
cutting out
hey,
bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can hear
Last thing I heard
Sitterbug.
clearly was, I did save you from that, and it blanked
Hell,
out,
I
and then it was in
believe
and
was
out.
the
Is this
Oh,
better?
Yeah, that's better.
that's a little better.
And
Um,
I don't hear myself anymore either. So
there's
Alright.
nothing theoretical about it. I did save you from that hellhole, and you're my only follower, and I have to deal with that. Please do your fucking job just once.
I do sometimes. That's the best you're gonna fucking get. So
Just fuck someone and go to work. I don't care. And you see that feel that presence like disappear.
Lilith rolls over, like starts trailing their fingers up and down Avina's naked body, and just says, "I was just told to fuck someone and then go to work, so
Well, if it's cosmically ordained, and she leans in. Um, Gus, what I need from you right off the bat is a wisdom saving throw. The DC of this is a 20.
Oh, for sure, bud.
Oh my god.
no fucking way.
Oh no, no.
A natural 20.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
oh.
As much
Okay,
as I
Okay.
want to see what that was,
Okay.
The first,
maybe
the
we'll see.
first nat 20 of the campaign, and it's an unfortunate one, apparently.
I'm just interested into what's happening.
You have nightmares. And I think you have these nightmares very often. You feel power wash over you, the weave wash over you. You feel your body burning and fizzling under the pure weight of this magic. And on a natural 20, behind those nightmares, behind those dreams, you hear fragments of words. You hear moon, clean, tangle, t- s- target, at, eat, green, what, shun. And those same fragments repeat over and over and over again. And as they do, as those words wash over you, you feel your body dissolving, crystallizing, changing on a molecular level. The pain, the words over and over again. And you snap awake. And as I'm sure you do as a creature of habit with your morning routine, you wake up as soon as the spells that you have set up around your room fail, fizzle out due to time. Gus, could you please describe your character for us?
Yeah, it's everybody's favorite boy, Owen West. Wakes up.
I was gonna say white.
Yeah, everybody's favorite white boy. Um, doesn't look like he got very good sleep, but never really has looked like he's gotten a good night's sleep. I guess as described earlier, shirtless right now probably because sleeping. Um, big chunk of the body is just a crystalline structure, no left arm, just big ass crystals left side of the body. But yeah, probably gets up, brews himself some coffee, looks at all the windows and doors, and goes around to each of them and ritual casts the alarm spell. Just taking a piece of crystal kind of off of his body and kind of almost doing a writing type thing, incantation at each window and then the door as well. Then, probably as the coffee finishes, pours in a bunch of cream and sugar, takes a sip, makes a little bit of a face as there's just a faint bitterness that's still left, and pours in a little bit more sugar and cream. Grabs some kind of sweet cakes or donuts from, there's a Frigidaire refrigerator that in there, and he grabs some out of there, and just starts eating that as gets dressed and probably starts to head to work.
Could you roll an Arcana check for me?
For sure.
I think it's just like a DC 10.
Yeah. Oh, that was tilted.
Only got two bitches who stay at their government housing.
That is a 23.
Do during the week.
On a 23, before you head out, taking one glance around the room, with ritual casting spells, because they're not based on any level of like concentration, you kind of just cast them and expect them to stay. And as you kind of do like one glance around the room, you see that one of the alarm spells on one of your windows seems to have fizzled out.
Um, yeah, with that, yeah, going to use an actual spell slot and leave here, placing down a glyph of warding, just kind of center of the room where like anybody would walk through
Cool.
generally. and is going to kind of grab something with a big hood and maybe like a hat and a mask and just kind of throw the hood up and speed walk quickly to work.
I like the idea that your coworkers leave their homes as well and see you like fully like incognito hustle out of the Arcadian Arms and like up the street. Um, but all of you head to work. 2 months have passed since essentially the execution of Valley and Derry. Chief Glasgow, your boss, did in a rare moment of humanity and emotion from her, uh, uh, told Dusty to take the time that he needed to grieve, which he did. He has been off of work for 2 months now. You likely haven't seen much of Dusty during this time. He's definitely avoided going to any social gatherings, definitely been shut up in his apartment quite often. Today, however, you have heard is going to be his first day back to work. So he's going to come back to work after a couple of months of not seeing him around that much. But I think we determined Waylon would be the first person to arrive at work. You um, arrive at the Justiciar's building. This is, I think, very
Oh, the
much
Justiciar's
modeled.
building. Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
That's where our HQ is. Gotcha.
yeah. So y'all are kind of like you're part of the Justiciars. You're in the same building, but you do have your own like separate office space where all of you kind of work privately. Uh, but you like walk up the steps. I think very much modeled after what you'd imagine like a 1970s New York police department to be. I think very like stone centric, like masonry centric, with the words kind of like spelled out in bricks above the front of the building, coming down in an arch. And as you enter, you see that you are not the only person. I mean, while there's significantly less than there will be in about an hour, you're not the only person here early to work. And I think you can see that there's already, even this early in the morning, like a hustle and bustle here as people get ready for a day of uh, upholding the laws of the Accords in Arcadia. Uh, and you walk into this front part of the building, and sitting at the front desk is uh, Fen Jahir. And I will post a picture of him, or I'll put a picture of him.
I remember him from the lore doc. I love him already.
Benji here.
I forgot to read the new lore doc.
Oh,
Brother.
That's
I have
okay.
not.
yeah. This one. This one. Why do I
Yeah.
know this one? Oh, he's the
Uh,
receptionist. Okay.
yeah, Fen
Oh, sorry.
Jahir.
They are the
They
receptionist.
are. Fen has been the receptionist for as long as any of you have been there. I do think they're like still relatively new. Like they've only been working here for 3 years, but that still makes them a veteran compared to all of you as a very like new crew in this place. Uh, and you see that they look up at you as you like enter the building. Waylon, good morning. How are you doing today?
Ah, Finn. How's it been going, huh?
Oh, I guess no calamities recently, so been pretty calm, I guess. Things been calming down, although I hope that's not calm before the storm or anything like that. Although you'll deal with
Oh,
it if it is, right?
uh, oh, you can bet that we will. Has Dusty been in yet?
Not that I've seen, no.
I mean, I'll head and get the coffee started for the crew, but you have a good day today and give him a blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm doing my best to do Irish.
It's really easy to go
breakfast.
Australian. It's really
It's so easy
easy.
to go Aussie.
I say
It's my sick
either
breakfast.
they took me Lucky Charms or I put a
No,
bomb in your car.
No. I'm going second breakfast with this. What's my second breakfast? Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I got sidetracked. Let me ad lib or improvise. Stay. It does seem best when you see him. I mean, I'll see him right after you talk to him, I assume, but I feel like
Yeah,
he
no.
could use all the positivity he could really get today of all days.
Yeah, we're thinking of like pitching in for some like bouquets, maybe like a flower bouquet we can get him by the end of the day. I don't know if you would have any money to
Well,
spare for that.
how much we all pitch in it? I'm game.
I think if everyone does a silver, we could get something really nice.
Silver's yours, and Waylon will immediately dig one out and pass it over.
Thank you. You see, he opens a drawer, drops it in like a little jar. I mean, Dusty is like a beloved person in this department. The jar's semi full for sure, even just from the people here this morning. Uh, well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I've missed him. He has a nice presence around the building, you know?
I was say, wrangling the team without him has been a bit of a chore.
God, I can only imagine. You are all a fun bunch, and I mean that with a lot of genuine love.
I'm sure it's not just genuine love. You mean that, by, but that's what makes us a good group.
Dog, oh my god. Uh, go to your office. Get to your office.
I'm
Waylon will, of
obsessed.
course, will go off just like jokingly, like having his hands raised up, like, I'm innocent. He'll get the group, I imagine the office coffee pot started as well.
Yeah, and it's an awfully hot coffee pot too. Uh,
I hate you.
you set me up for it, man. Um,
Well,
yeah, you
I
see,
will say, like, when Waylon's alone, the levity that he has drops, and he's kind of, despite the fact that he does get his full amount of hours of sleep, he's visibly he looks like he's perhaps not doing it as well. He looks tense.
yeah, you like get everybody's probably you at this point you probably know everyone's favorite like mug for the morning. So you get everyone's mugs and like start prepping some coffee. I think inside of the uh Justiciar's building, you see like there's a lot of cubicles, desks where people sit, a lot of people coming in just grabbing gear to go out on patrol. You see some offices in the back for more like bigwig figures. You see that Chief Glasgow's door is closed as well. There's this little like offshoot kitchen area where you are able to grab everyone's mugs, start making coffee. um, as the coffee is pouring, you hear the chief's door open. And out steps. I'll actually post a hit crew here.
Oh no. I already know who's gonna step out. Oh no.
Diarrhea
Uh,
Jones?
yes. You see an older man that you recognize. You know this as Soren Calvith. He is one of the like main justices of Arcadia, of which there are 9. So, not unusual that a justice like stops in the building, as these are people who work pretty closely with law enforcement. But definitely a surprise for the morning. And I think you see Soren walks out, turns to the chief, says, "I do hope that you will take what I said to heart. They're not no judgments of how this office is run, but I think that as always, there is room for improvement. So I would love to keep meeting with you if we could, but we can put a pin in it for now." And you see the chief looks at him, and to like her boss's boss goes, "Mm," and he nods and turns, and he sees you, and he approaches. Waylon Merritt, right?
Justice Calvith.
I I'm glad to hear you remember me. It's been a while since we've seen each other. How have you been? How has the position been treating you?
Been treating me all right. Things have been mostly okay. Team's been taking a hard hit with the loss of Dusty for a hot minute with the misting, but we're recovered.
Yes, things tend to, at least from Mayor Paxton's recollection, things tend to get a little bit crazy for a while after that. So I do, of course, as I do with everyone in this building, appreciate the work that you put in. Well, I'm busy. I'm sure that you are busy, but I liked your application when I first saw you. Don't worry, you have someone up high keeping a very close watch on your career. I see big things from you in the future. And sort of like pats you on the shoulder and walks away.
As he walks away, uh, Waylon will unclench his hands from where he was holding them behind his back at like a sort of semi like loose attention. There is imprints in his palms from where his nails were digging in.
You see the chief sees your like palms unclench and then kind of like meets your eyes with an eyebrow raised, if though is like silently asking if you're okay.
Kind of like avoiding eye contact, he'll just kind of like nod and get back to making coffee, which is really atypical for him.
Morning, Waylon. And the chief turns and walks back into her office and closes the door. Uh, and who would arrive at work next? Who would be the next person to show up here?
I would be 3 to 5 minutes earlier, mostly out of a miscalculation of speed walking from the apartment.
Fair.
But I don't
Uh,
know
Red,
anybody else's.
Red would probably arrive like she's probably the type to also arrive like a couple minutes early, just like the kind of thing of like, it's better to be a little early than to be late.
mhm. Yeah, Ren, you uh, coming out of bird mode, enter the building, and I think you see Fen at the front desk. Ren, how are you doing today? Were you just a bird?
Yeah, it's my commute.
I forgot sometimes you fly in. That is, you know what? I love that. There we go. Uh,
Thank you.
yeah. I if you've got a silver or two to spare, we're all putting together something for Dusty, like a bouquet or something like that. Get him a gift for the end of the day, you know.
Um, sure. She'll kind of open up her purse and like put a little silver down on the table on the desk in front of him. Yeah, right. He's coming back today.
Yeah, yeah, should be in. I mean, at some point. I don't know when he's planning on coming in, but you see, drops it in the jar. Um, yeah, well, I guess, work week, yay.
Mondays, am I right?
You said it, sister.
She like internally cringes at herself and then just is like nods to him and turns and walks. Promises.
She wearing her Lucky Garfield underwear today?
She always is. She has the pack that's like it's Garfield and each day
Oh, she
it's
got
like
like a book pack.
it's the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday ones.
Uh, you, um, I guess, Alwyn, you arrived next. Entering the building in full. I guess. Wait, do you take out incognito mode, or do you go into the building like that?
Probably like enter the building and kind of then just like as nonchalantly as possible put it down. Well, I'll roll to see nonchalantness.
Cool.
Sleight
Yeah.
of hand, sure, why not? 8.
Yeah.
Uh, an 8 level of chalant out of however many.
I think you enter the building, and I think you see Fen like smacking the side of their because they do have like an arcane computer. They can input information into some of these arcane storing spaces. And you see that he or they like slap the side of their computer. God damn it! Looks up, sees you. Okay, Alwyn, I have to ask, do you think that you're gonna get mugged on your 2 block walk to work?
I, it's just this. I stayed up reading like a scary book or something.
Deception with disadvantage.
Yeah. 15.
I shit you not, they rolled a 5. Uh, that has to be one hell of a scary book. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, yeah. You read anything much recently?
I like smut.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All the poor guys got.
maybe I'll head into work here. Anything big happening?
Yeah, we're doing. Dusty's not in yet, but we're doing a collection for him to like get him a nice bouquet or something. If you got a silver or two to spare.
Oh, fuck. Today? Oh.
But
Kind of digs around in his like coin purse and like grabs like a small like little bit of like probably like 2 silver and like a pile of copper and just like puts it on there. I'm gonna head
oh,
deeper in. You have a good rest of your day.
say, uh, he says, yeah, no, you too. You have a good day, Alwyn. And as you walk away, I think you do hear them whisper to yourself, "Go deeper." Okay. Uh, who would arrive next? You have a feeling Lilith is gonna be the last one. Uh,
No, I had to change my clothes because of coffee, so I'm assuming I'm a couple minutes late.
I'm
I
fucking. So
Lilith is getting some right now.
I hear the sounds of fucking when I'm going to my apartment to grab new clothes.
you do. And it's great.
I'm like, well, I won't be the last one there.
Yeah, so you arrive a couple minutes late, but I think as you enter the building, Fend winks at you like they won't say anything. Um, Morning. How are you doing, Alenia?
uh, I just had the worst barista spill coffee all over me. I had to go all the way back home and change my clothes again.
Oh my god. Tell me
Like
the
they didn't
name
even
so I
said
never go
anything.
there.
Oh, they didn't even say sorry. They just panicked and ran away.
I hope that
And it
server
helped me
gets
clean up.
fired.
Oh, I wish. They'll hire anyone these days. But how is your morning? Hopefully better than mine.
Well, my computer keeps cutting out on me, but other than that, totally fine.
That's weird.
I don't know. I'll let the chief know when she's not busy and or not locked in her office, and maybe they can get someone to fix that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I she's gonna just like look at me and then like not say anything, and it scares me.
But she'll fix the problem, though.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay. And you see they like get up and start heading towards uh, uh, the chief's office, and you see as they open the door, "Hey, chief, something's off with my computer. Is there someone we can get in to take a look at that?" And you see the chief filling out paperwork, looks up, "Sure," looks down, keeps writing. "Thanks, chief." Turrets closes the door. Okay. And heads back to their desk.
See, that wasn't so bad.
I just shit my pants.
Um,
So do I need to watch your desk while you go change?
Joking.
Okay. Well, I
Ren?
would for you.
Sorry, it
has
sounded like Ren was about to say
no.
something.
I was gonna. King of Chillmount asked if Fen has read the Minotaur smut book.
Morning Glory Milking Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? They fucking wrote that.
Oh
Holy
my god!
shit!
Yeah.
All right, this is big.
Yeah.
The author,
Yep.
oh my god, we found out Fen's pen name. This is amazing.
Wrote it at their desk at work.
At their desk at the
You
justiciars.
know,
Yeah.
which does mean
Oh my god.
a copy of this book is uploaded to like the arcane ether forever.
Oh my
Uh
god. It's in the database.
it's in the database. Um
Yes.
and Lilith, how late is Lilith?
At least 20 minutes.
Damn.
But I will say that they show up. Um, what this is something that Lilith probably would already know, but what is Fen's preferred morning beverage? Like a coffee, a tea, what kind?
I think you always see Fen in the morning with like very expensive looking like artisanal coffee. Definitely got some like goat milk in there, some shit, the fancy stuff.
15 $15 cup of coffee.
Would you wager
Yeah.
to say Minotaur milk? Sorry, I'm done. Um, I, I had to throw
Horrifying, thank you.
I had to throw it in there. Um, yeah, Lilith walks in like 20 minutes late. Nods at Fen, slides a cup of whatever fancy ass drink they are usually drinking, and then just like walks past.
Okay, the bribe has worked. You were on time today, and you see they like type into the computer. Uh, and yes, I think like very quick interaction as you bribe them and slip past unnoticed. Uh, but who does notice that you're late is all of your coworkers. I think you enter last one in this room. All of you sort of have like an offshoot. You fully like sort of like glass paneled wall with a nice like wooden door to your own separate space with 6 cubicles just for the 6 of you. And you also see stacked on a wall is a much smaller than it was about 3 months ago, a pile of boxes with paperwork um, that you have to a mixture of like fill out, bring to the AT department to get your uh, sorry, wait, to get your vastly overworked associate Bennett Harlow to input all of this information as you are just going through reports and like uh, uh, d- death reports, obituaries, building destruction, like analysis, going through as you are sort of the final, the people who add the final details to mountains of paperwork after a calamity runs amok through Arcadia. Um, it's looking a lot better though. You've all made a lot of progress over the last couple of weeks here. Uh, and yeah, I think as uh, Lilith, as you enter, I guess I will turn it over to all of you for some morning role play as you all kind of get ready for work.
I think you said Waylon knows everyone's
Made
coffee
coffee?
cup. Yeah, and knows everyone's coffee cup. So is it just that Waylon makes the pot and gets out the coffee
Well,
mugs, or what is?
like Waylon's making the pot of coffee, pulls out everyone's mugs, but then sets out like all the things to like fix up themselves like a cup of coffee. So naturally there's sugar, there's creamer, there's milk. As we know, someone in our group really, really likes a milk with a side of coffee, with a hint of coffee.
Sweet milk.
Yeah, milk and
Yeah.
sugar, to be clear.
Honey, syrups, all that good stuff, like cinnamon to put on top. Waylon's pulling it all out. Now, does he know your guys' coffees? Could he make them for you? Has he made them for you? Yes, but he's also just like, let them. Like, he doesn't want to, like, make up the cups, like, the mugs until they're there, because some people in the group aren't quite as consistently on time as, like, he
Right.
might be.
I don't know
Uh,
what you're talking
I
about.
think Ren goes to get her cup of coffee, and she looks at Waylon, and there's a slight blush on her face as she is remembering something that Fen told her. The rumor she got,
I know.
and she
I'm
quickly
laughing
kind
about
of
that.
looks away, and then kind of puts like a little bit of sugar in her cup and pours some in and just says, "Good morning."
Ah, Ren, how's it going this morning? You talked to Finn yet?
Yeah, uh, always have to. He's right there.
You're right about that. Did you pitch in to help with the bouquets and stuff for Dusty?
Yeah, I forked over a silver.
Oh yeah, me
Wait,
too.
a silver. What are we
Yeah.
doing money for?
Uh,
Dusty's coming back
Finn,
today.
yeah, today's Dusty's first day back. Finn's got a bit of a pot going to get him like a bunch of bouquets of stuff.
Darn it! I distracted Fen too much. I will be right back, and I rush over to go get Fen a silver.
You see
Waylon
that
will start making Alenia's cup for her.
you see that they're like hitting their computer again. God damn it! Oh hey, what's up?
Fen, the group is telling me about the silver thing for the bouquet. So here's my contribution.
Oh shit! You distracted me with gossip. Grabs the coin,
Oh.
puts it in the thing. Thank you.
Of course, of course. We are terrible for each other. I will go away now. I swear.
Uh, okay. I need to get work done. Get out of here.
Ah, ah.
I wish I
As soon as
worked with
Alenia
them.
runs back in. Yeah, me too. As soon as Alenia rushes back in, Waylon will hand her a pre-made cup for her.
Waylon, you're the bestest. I had such a. I didn't even finish my coffee this week. Oh,
I think
Better
Ren
watch
just
your
kind of
caffeine intake.
listens to Alenia with like slightly wider eyes, just because she always has some story. I feel,
yep.
and so she's just like, this is a whirlwind that has entered the office, and Ren is just here to witness.
I
Uh,
like to think of myself as just as loud and obnoxious as like full Elwood's Legally Blonde.
Perfect, and we love her.
We love her
We
so
love
much.
um, Lilith, could I get a DC 14 Wisdom save, please?
Oh no.
It's
He's
such a
not even
wonder.
gonna
So
talk
many
to me
saving
first?
throws.
Bueller has found the bookcase, except he
Oh
seems
no.
very upset by the fact that it's empty and full of dust.
Oh.
Turn the
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Hey, there he is. He's in there. I can see him.
I need it to be
back in
known
the
that
dust.
the dice that I used to roll this was a dice set that Cole got me for Christmas, specifically for this character. And
Sir,
so
that's my brother's fault.
I blame him for the fact that the D20 rolled a 3.
Oh, you gotta get the bad rolls
Yeah.
out.
Bueller,
You take your coffee from Waylon, turn and start walking towards your
I have
desk.
my own coffee. I walked in with coffee.
Oh, well then you have your own coffee and you start walking towards your desk, and you trip and accidentally spill your coffee on to Alwyn. Alwyn, full coffee like down your front. Lilith, you immediately know that that was not an accidental tripping, as you feel some power force you to like stumble forward.
Um, I I uh just kind of like look up and in my head I just go, I fucking hate you. And then I look at Alwyn and I say, I am so sorry.
You probably look at him. He's like sort of agitated looking, but like takes a deep breath as he's kind of looking at you. It's okay. I think I can keep myself from getting burns or anything like that. And like pulls out like the shape water spell, kind of like pours a little water like into the air and like kind of catches it and rubs around the water and such and kind of like
Um,
freezes it for a second, unfreezes it.
I'm just gonna cast spell on you. Uh, uh,
Spell on you.
Harm.
yeah.
Harm. Power
Fireball.
word
Cheerful weapon.
kill.
I ca- I cast inflict wounds. No. Um, I'm sorry. The healing one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, healing word?
Yeah,
A word.
I cast healing word.
Cool.
Healing
What
word on
is your
you.
healing word? What is Lilith's healing word, though?
Is it just I'm so sorry or
Actually, maybe. No, you actually, Lilith stands up, looks at you, and goes, I'm sorry again. And like after that, you feel if you did have burns, they're fucking gone.
Yeah, I think you just had like very superficial, like first degree burns, but that does clear up as you use the water to get the rest of the coffee out of you or off of you.
What are y'all doing with coffee where it's in you?
there's a
I'm
lot of
gonna
spilled coffee today.
I think at this point, Olin would go to like grab. He's the type of guy to actually have like clothes in his desk in case he needs them.
Oh,
He's gonna
same
grab
with
that,
Waylon.
and I think at this point, would I be able to perceive that there is a problem with the computer going on?
Uh, yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Oh, somehow I did not roll that into the thing. There we go. Uh, 22.
Yeah, I think you saw those computer problems before. You are kind of like taking a peek at your own computer. All of you on your desks have, hey, I said 70s style vibe. You do have those like old ass like box computers.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, the dinosaurs that do connect to like the AT departments, like servers, things like that. So you've accessed all the information that's present there. Um, and yeah, I think you're like looking around. Nothing seems to be off about your computer in particular.
Okay, just Fenn's computer seems to be having the issue.
Yeah, something's going on with their computer.
Okay. Hey, doesn't seem like my problem. He says out loud to his computer. And then probably joins
Should
his
I
coworkers in the break room with the first coffee of the
coffee?
day.
hmm and I think as you all kind of assemble there, taking your first sips of the morning Joe, uh, you see approaching from the front of the building is Dusty. Uh, again, it's been 2 months since you've seen him in any meaningful capacity. And you see him looking very well dressed despite everything, looking very clean. And I think he just like very uncharacteristically sheepishly approaches all of you. Uh, Morning, everybody.
Dusty!
Morning.
Good morning.
Waylon will
Hey,
give a hug. It's not like
Oh.
a lump or anything. It's like a sort of like a, you know, when people are like, coworker, like shake the hands, pull each other into like a little pat hug. It's more like that, but a little bit more genuine.
I good to see you, man. Hugs you back. I Good to see everybody. Um, I hope things haven't been too crazy without me.
Well, do you think
not just
paperwork is crazy?
Hey, paperwork can get crazy sometimes. You get paper cuts and shit, right?
Yeah, she looks down at her hands. As someone who works with files all day, my nails, my hands are fucked. They look ugly as
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm. Getting uh uh calamities appearing is the only time y'all's hands get an actual break. Which is
Yeah.
oh,
surprising.
especially
Maybe
at home.
your guys's Waylon's
Yeah.
hands get beat up worse.
Do they now?
Bruised knuckles, man. Sometimes you just gotta punch a calamity. I don't know what to tell you.
Goddamn
Sometimes you just
right.
gotta busted knuckles.
God, I forget you're really out there just decking calamities. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Skill issue, I cast Thunderwave.
Yeah, I saw the forever paperwork pile is very small. Nicely done, everybody.
Anyone up there will sorry, that was so southern. Let me just take a breakfast. Whoever's listening up there willing, will get this here paperwork pile all squared away before the next calamity hits us.
Uh, God, and I hope that is no time soon.
With
Well, look,
God willing.
yeah, I'm gonna grab some coffee. And I guess
I got
start
your cup
getting.
out.
Thank you. Grabs his cup, pours some coffee, back to it. And he turns around and heads back to the office.
I think
Realize
with
I
that
just
exchange too, a little bit, Alwyn would like he would see that like, oh, I'm supposed to like hug this person, but like not totally sure like approaching this thing. Puts his hand on Dusty and's like, uh, good to have you back.
I think working with you for quite a while knows is this probably like the most affection Alwyn would give.
Yeah, besides like the in the moment, like, we declare victory over like a
Mm.
calamity type thing. Yeah.
I I think you see he turns and smiles. Thank you, Alwyn. I appreciate it.
Uh, Ren will
Yeah,
give
just
him. Oh, sorry.
uh, uh, let us know if you need anything.
Yeah, I think I just need a normal day at work, you know.
Yeah, sounds good. How about the bears?
I guess I haven't really been to the lumber district recently, so I don't know what the bears are doing up there, but
They are doing so
Waylon
well.
is staring at the ceiling. Waylon is staring at the ceiling right now.
The bears are doing lovely.
oh, they are. Okay.
They are flourishing.
Oh,
Yeah, they're getting all the
isn't Fat Bear Week coming up?
Yes, it is. And I think you see like a very rare, genuine big smile on Ren's face as she's thinking about Fat Bear Week.
Waylon, upon seeing Ren's smile, I think everyone else can pick up on it. Does get like his own smile just get a little bit bigger, just like, oh, I made her smile,
You say Fat Bear Week?
Fat Bear Week.
dude.
I love going to
Annual
see
Hey,
them.
event of the year, Fat Bear Week.
mhm. Hey,
Um,
it's one of the most viewed television shows every single year.
Yeah.
um, actually, while everyone is here, um, maybe to celebrate your return, um, we could Saturday or Friday night. Um, I'm a chef at a tavern in the Lumber District. I could make you guys dinner. Um, just let me know if there's any dietary restrictions. I usually catch the food myself. So if you're a vegetarian, I'll make a different thing.
Well, you can still catch vegetables if you imagine they're running from you, right?
Oh
Okay.
my gods. Ah, I'm so excited. Ren,
Did we know that you were a cheferino at a place, theoretically?
I don't think so.
No,
I think she's mentioned she like
we're just
knows
getting
how to
Ben
cook.
more.
She knows how to cook, but like this, I think this is her saying she also has a second job. She works
Yeah.
weekends.
You
You need a raise. You got got a lot of children or
You wear a
something we
lot of
don't know about?
Um, no,
Ren's too young to have kids. Come on now, guys. Don't make me laugh.
thank you.
Ren, you must be really talented if you can run 2 jobs and be a chef of all things at the other one.
I mean, it's not that impressive. It's like a dive bar, but
You catch the food yourself though. That's really impressive.
Dive bar in the lumber district? This sounds like so much fun. I've never been to a place like that.
um, I guess if you are all interested, it's called fuck, what did I name it?
That's an
Ah,
interesting restaurant
That's
name.
great.
sorry. Give me a second.
me at my famous restaurant, fuck, what did I name it?
So true. It's called the Drunken Dryad.
Enjoy it. Okay.
Okay, okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
I've
kind of
I've
out
I've
there, right? Not kind of a little far out of the city and all that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah. I swear I passed by there a couple years ago, but I never stopped in.
Um, it it is pretty good, I think.
Must be one of those hidden gems if it's got you as the chef over there.
Oh, well, it's okay. She she looks a little sheepish and she's like, so if you are interested, you can come by at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Thank you. She
I'll come.
okay. She
Well, you
nods.
know, hey, I'll be there. I don't got much else to do. You see, he like looks down, kind of straight up chokes a bit of a sob, and then looks up and realizes that this is an awkward moment now. And at this
Oh,
perfect timing, uh, 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 Chief Glasgow walks in to this like kitchen area, uh, pours herself a cup of coffee, turns, looks around at all of you.
You
You got
can
paperwork to do.
yes, ma'am.
paperwork will do.
And she walks out.
Uh, everybody hears Lilith under their breath just go, as if we haven't been doing fucking paperwork every day in and day out for the last few months. But okay, yeah, paperwork.
But Ren fully does a
Lilith will go to take a sip of his coffee, but then just kind of mutter at the side of his mouth towards Lilith. What if I? Sorry, that's son. What if I? Lilith, we got this.
and Ren will go to her desk.
Yeah, Lilith goes to theirs.
Cool. I think yeah, you all. I mean, hey, it's your day job. You get to work. I think you are working. You probably over the course of the next like 3-4 hours here, get to just like get through one full box of all of this paperwork
Collectively?
here. Yeah, I think collectively I'll get through like one big box here. Especially Dusty's back, so you're going even a little faster now.
Wait,
And as
I'm sorry, Abby just sent me such a topical image. I will send it to you.
Send it.
Um,
Send
oh
it.
god,
General chat,
oh,
and
okay, I'm just gonna
I'll
do
do an
memes,
audio
but
description for listeners. On my way to an unskippable cutscene. Parentheses work, and it's looks like some sort of picture of Gandalf but in blue robes exiting a hobbit hole. Yeah, yeah.
uh, and yeah, I think over the course of the next, I would say like 5 hours here, you get through not one, but two boxes of paperwork as the
Oh,
pile
we're doing
slowly
record
gets
numbers.
smaller and smaller. Dusty's been off for 2 months and he needs to distract his mind, so he is fucking zooming. And I think as you all finish this second box, uh, eventually you see Dusty gets up, picks up one of the boxes, and says, "Anyone want to come to see Bennett with me? Drop these off."
I'd be willing to take a little
sure.
side quest.
Hey, anyone can come with who wants to. This is an important part of our job.
Um, Ren will get up because she has been on a desk for far too long. Um, she's used to lumber district, man.
Yeah, who all's gonna go with who? I think just the
This is a
three of you.
different building, right?
Yeah, so this is kind of in like the city hall area. It is probably like a 10-minute walk away, but gotta haul these bins over as well.
Yeah, little bro's gonna stay in the building.
Waylon will go with.
Cool.
Side
Yeah,
quest. Let's go, baby.
Waylon, Ren, and Dusty, the three of y'all head off to the AT department. I think as you get there, you see that this is a part of like City Hall, so it's like a large, marble building, columns, very like Greek style. Uh, and as you head up the steps and inside, you see like this is where the justices meet, and I think you can even see like one of the justices walking through this like entryway area. Uh, Far off on the other side, you see a grand staircase going up and splitting off where you know that like if you go up those stairs on one side is the office of Clarissa Paxton, as she works here daily as well. Someone you've probably met and talked to a couple of times. Um, but you all head up the stairs and to the right, going to AT,
ADT?
Arcane, AT.
Oh, eight.
AT&T?
Yeah, AT&T. This is Arcane Technology, the department in charge of storing all of the information in Arcadia. And once you all complete this paperwork, your job is to essentially bring it here, and then artificers will, for lack of better terminology, like uh, scantron it into the arcane servers to digitize or arcanitize this information forever. But all you have to do is drop it off in the office of Bennett Harlow. I think you door is open. You see that he is standing. It's like a very large office, like large mahogany wooden desk, windows to the outside, very prestigious looking, covered in shit. It is very like disorganized in here. And you see Bennett Harlow, very like, and the pit crew, I believe, is, or the picture of him is in um, the pit crew channel already. But very
Just want to
like,
say, looking at
yeah.
that picture of Bennett Harlow,
Mhm.
would.
This
Would.
is
Oh,
Silver
yeah.
Fox. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
would.
Yeah.
Silver Fox elf energy, and he's fucking tired. And I think you look at him, and he is
Adds to
Yeah.
the draw.
You see, he is standing in front of one of the like arcane servers, a large metal box that uh, literally tens of thousands of documents and bits of information is stored on just this one sort of like small metal box. Maybe like 4.5 feet tall. And you see that he has the box sort of like propped open, and spilling out into the room is what essentially looks like a small weave. Arcane energy filling the space, colorful, bright, very like rainbow colors flittering all around. And you see that he is kind of picking through this energy, grabbing small like strands of light and little like specks of stardust, and trying to like piece them together as though putting together the most complicated puzzle you've seen in your life. But you've seen him do this so many times as he tries to piece together the bits of information destroyed by a rebellion from long ago. And I think you see he does not notice the three of you enter the room as he is like pulling at different pieces of multicolored light.
Ren will set down her box
No.
wherever it is. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, you startled me. Uh, hello. How? Oh God, do any of you have coffee?
Would Waylon have foreseen me to give him a cup of coffee? Because Waylon would have brought a cup of coffee if he thought it was needed.
Honestly, probably. I think it's safe to say you've got a cup with you.
I think Waylon
Oh,
will wordlessly just hold out the mug.
Waylon, darling, you are a dear, and grabs it and takes a sip. I have spent 3 weeks putting together what I believe to be a manifest of an ice cream stand.
That could
Yum.
be useful. That could be
Yes.
useful.
Well, if anybody needed to know that over 1,000 years ago someone had 30 things called Choco Tacos, we know that now.
Ren
Choco
files that
tacos.
back to tell her sister about that.
Anyway, how can I help all of you this morning?
Daily drop off. Got some more
Oh,
paperwork for you.
thank you. I didn't mean to look ungrateful. It's just, don't worry. I will get these passed on to someone who can deal with them.
Waylon will give him a consolatory or like a bracing like pat on the shoulder, like you got this.
One day at a time. It will take most of my mortal life, but I will piece this information together. Well, not to be rude, but I do have work to get to. I'm hoping that I can get this finished and I can maybe piece together a bit more of an interesting piece of information. Would be very needed right now.
Mm.
Um,
Goodbye.
Waylon just says, "For your coffee."
thank you, Waylon. Uh, 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 Ren, nice to see you, Dusty. Welcome back. You were sorely missed. Dusty kind of gives him a nod, and the three of you turn. As you do, you watch as three of the pieces that he solidified together turns solid into a crystal, drops to the ground, breaks, and shatters. And he turns, looks at where this like blank spot in this energy is, looks at the ground. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay. You see like tiredness gone as he gets onto the ground and starts like picking at these pieces of like crystal.
Has that happened before? Oh no.
Cool. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check for Harlow.
Can I
Uh,
also roll Arcana?
I'm
Yes,
not
the
doing that.
DC for this is 30.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
yeah.
Holy shit. I would offer help. I don't think
Oh,
Waylon could do
shit.
anything besides be like, you
Where did
got
that go?
this.
Okay, well, it wasn't that, but it was a 26, so
I think on a 26, you would know that under no circumstances should something like this ever happen, and you don't know why it
Ren's
is
kind of
happening.
Ren's eyes kind of get a little wide before she's like just watching him do his work to see the
Uh,
diagnosis.
you see, he gets a 24 in his Arcana check. Okay, well, I know what I am doing today. Fuck the ice cream cart. I'm gonna figure this out. You all have a wonderful day. I have a mystery on my hands.
Uh, let, let us know if we can help you, Hollow. That seems concerning.
I will let you know. I'm sure that this will, if something is going on here, that this will come to the justices or the justiciars eventually. But oh, this is exciting. And he starts like sweeping all of this up, dumps it on his desk. You see, he sits down, starts like playing around with these little crystal pieces. As Dusty kind of guides you all out of uh, back at the Justiciar's building. Uh, are those who remain up to anything, or are you just filing paperwork?
I'm gonna be real. I have to pee so bad.
Let's take
Me
a bio
too.
break.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
Bio
cool.
break.
amazing.
Good. I want a drinky. Where's your
Everyone
drinky drink?
panics.
I'm
Amanda, no, don't pee on
going.
the rug. Got her.
So it does.
Was a all right. So we're situation. Our two characters, we run into each other in the break room as we go to at least Alwyn is getting more coffee.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So you have a good weekend?
Of course. It was just so much fun. Other than the coffee thing this morning, what a horrible way to start my week. Oh, what were you up to this weekend?
I think you can like see roll an insight quick. Roll an insight. I want to see what to describe here.
Mm,
Waterweed boy.
that's a 21.
Okay. Um, I think on his face you can see like it looks like he's like cross-referencing things in his mind. Like he's trying to remember something he said earlier. I read a scary book. Um, I stayed in a lot.
Mm.
Uh,
Sometimes it's really nice just to have a weekend where you just laze about. I love us so much.
yeah, yeah. What's that, Amanda?
I have a question for Cole.
Yes.
Does this crystal look similar to the crystal that is like half of our boy Alwyn's body?
What color is Alwyn's crystal? Like, what does that
Uh,
kind of look like?
it's all kind of like a dark, like shiny black.
Mm.
Um,
Does he look like rock candy?
yeah, kind of like a rock candy, like where it's like a bunch of jagged edges and stuff like that in that way. But it's much more of like a shinier, like deep dark black.
The answer is
So it's like
no.
obsidian.
Yeah, obsidian-esque, I think.
Obsidian rock candy.
Everything in my apartment is covered in dust, and I can't be bothered to clean it before I pack it, and I feel so gross.
I mean, clean it as you're taking stuff out of boxes after you move.
Yeah, because then I'll have help. Because like, but
Yeah.
right now the
Yeah.
dust is like coating my hands.
Mhm.
Plus,
Mm.
then you can be like more methodical about it too, where you can like take out an object, dust it, and then put it away, and then take one out, dust it, put it away. Plus, as you're moving stuff around, you're kicking up more dust anyway.
I feel gross. Like I'm not mad at my choice. I'm just gross.
Take a shower.
Um,
I'm playing
T,
D&D.
uh, T, did you want help like moving out, or do you need help like moving out, like getting your stuff loaded up and things like that?
Uh, Dakota and my parents will be showing up tomorrow to
Okay.
load the trailer, and then the
Mhm.
plan is that we leave Saturday morning to go to
Mm,
Madison.
okay.
So if you're not busy tomorrow after dinner, we'll be
Um,
loading the trailer.
I mean, yeah, if y'all need an extra set of hands, like I know we're going to a gluten-free smash burger place in Holman tomorrow that is apparently gluten-free and has gluten-free smash
Well,
burgers.
it's not all
Oh.
gluten free, but they
Oh yeah,
have
they have gluten-free buns.
and really good reviews. So
So I think
Awesome.
we just have to go assess if it is actually like cleanly.
Yeah.
I
My parents
sometimes
said they'd hit town around 5:36, and mom wants to take me out for dinner to like celebrate being done with school. So we probably won't be packing the truck until like 7:30, if I had to
Mhm.
guess. So in the dark.
Mm.
Huzzah.
Dark.
Uh, is everyone ready to keep going?
Yes'm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, I guess yeah. Back to the three people still at the office right now. Anything in particular that y'all are getting up to, or just continuing to file paperwork?
Lilith is filing paperwork, but they are definitely fucking slacking.
um Alwyn and I went to a coffee break at the same time, and we're making small talk while you guys were peeing. But it was really funny because neither one of us are being specific about what we did the weekend before.
Obvious,
Beautiful.
both of you have secrets, but you're not willing to talk about it.
Owen
No,
was pretty specific. He said he read a scary book that he remembered that he said earlier.
I didn't realize you were more of a thriller reader. I don't usually dabble in the thriller stuff, but if it's that good of a book, you gotta let me borrow it.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to borrow it out to our receptionist first, but
Ben always beats me. No fair.
yeah, just they have the advantage of camping the doorway, not really letting anyone pass without a
You are so
routine.
right. That's exactly what it is. Ben gets all
Yeah,
the best recommendations because they're right there in the doorway.
yeah, you should take their desk one day, maybe. You know.
Absolutely not. Nothing would get done. I
Eh.
barely get my work done at my desk.
Oh yeah.
I can't be
Makes-
near that many people. No one would ever get back to their desk.
I suppose you are a bit of a talker. That's
No.
that's a good thing, you know.
What can I
We
say? I have talent.
yeah. But I'll talk to you later, and kind of like does the lift mug and like as a form of and probably walks back to the desk to do some more work.
Ugh.
God,
That means I have to go do paperwork now.
I guess you did have that 21 on insight as well.
Yeah.
Maybe noticed also as well. Make this whatever you want. Kind of on edge today, more so than like a lot of other days. Like
Right.
I'd say pretty normal a lot of the time, but very on edge today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. File that away.
Y'all, I truly have to commend everyone today for the coworker energy in the role play.
Thank you.
They were
y'all,
coworkers.
y'all are
I just had a day
coworkering
of it.
hard.
I know what to do.
No,
Well,
I
at
haven't
least
practiced
go
since Monday.
But yeah, I think y'all, those who are out, I keep saying Justiciar building. It's the Justiciar precinct. Y'all arrive back at the Justiciar precinct, heading inside back into the office. Two whole boxes of paperwork lighter than you were before. And I
And a
think
cup of coffee.
and a cup of coffee. Yeah, and I think you all walk in and sit back down at your desks. And I think Dusty looks at the three who didn't come with and goes, well, Bennett is as tired as usual.
Nothing new there.
Nope.
sounds like him.
Ugh,
Although
that man would never take a vacation, even if he was offered one, though. Come on.
I, I've been working here a decade, and I don't think I've ever seen him take a day off.
I knew it. I knew it.
I don't know if he knows he's allowed to. Has anyone told him? Well,
He
I'm
might have
not
signed
telling
that
him.
contract.
This place would fall apart
none of
without him
that.
single-handedly.
Yeah, he is pretty important in that regard. Although some weird
That man really
happened.
needs an assistant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, Rand, did you pick up what was going on with
that
the
crystal.
weird crystal thing?
Um, I don't know a lot, but um, only that I don't think that's supposed to happen usually. Um,
What's not supposed to happen?
well, you know how he weave weaves together the weave and sees the images? Um, the strands he was holding solidified and dropped to the ground, shattering as like this sort of crystal looking thing. Um, doesn't seem like something that's ever happened before, judging by his reaction.
Uh,
Weird.
can I get an insight check from Alwyn, please?
Yeah. 16.
Uh, Dusty gets a 12. You see Dusty looks at your like arm and looks at you, and I think you see in his eyes he like wants to ask if that's a thing you know about, but seems afraid to ask questions about your crystallized arm. Uh, but I think you catch eyes with him and he just like sheepishly looks away.
Ren is
Yeah.
also kind of doing the same.
My the crystal guy.
I think technically you're
Oh
at
yeah,
least half crystal guy.
crystal questions.
Um,
I guess you're the only person with the crystal
Closely we
on them
got
that
to
I
a
know.
source expert.
I mean, you guys know I had a incident that I don't really remember too much about when I worked at the power plant. I came into contact with some weave energy, and I guess this happened. I unfortunately I don't have much more knowledge than that.
can I do an insight on Alwyn to see if that's the truth?
Yeah, let me roll an unlisted thing.
Your persuasion or deception.
Yeah.
Well, could be better, but 14.
14.
Hmm.
Yeah. Seems to be everything that he's saying. There it doesn't seem like, kind of seems hesitant to talk about it a little bit, like just a little on edge about it, but also has been kind of on edge all day.
As Ren, as you look at Alwyn, and the two of you kind of have this moment looking at each other, the lights in the room, as well as your computers and every other bit of tech that you have on your desk out and open, flickers for a moment and then fully dies. And you watch as all of the lights in the building fully turn off. As I think in this moment, I mean, you could dig into it deeper if you wanted to, but I think everyone base understanding as the arcane energy fully leaves this space.
It's not good.
All
What
right,
the?
I knew it was gonna be a shit day, but this takes the cake.
We should go check on that, right? See if the
Yeah.
plant's okay. I mean,
Might be worth it to check on Harlow since, he's our arcane technology guy and had a weird start. No, my toaster was acting up this morning too.
Hmm.
our radios and such are.
Sorry, it's just yeah, I know the lights are all off. My toaster was acting up this morning too.
Oh,
Gotta bring
that's
us some levity.
You guys think this
that's
has to do with my toaster problem I was having earlier?
oh, that sucks.
Actually, my
But
lights
yeah.
did shut off this morning too. Yeah.
Okay, I think
Hmm.
we should send a group over to the power plant.
Oh, okay.
Actually, wait,
See if this is a us problem.
Well, should we?
I was gonna say maybe we should see about contacting anyone from the
I
power
think
district?
as you're talking about that, pulls up like the radio that runs off of the arcane technology power, and it goes with
Power district, because if the power district's down, that would be indicative.
I think you all see, like, because you do have that full sort of window kind of wall. You can see everyone in the precinct is kind of like getting up, walking around, like checking on their computers, like looking at everything. It seems like everything has shut off at the precinct here, uh, and you
Um.
see as uh, Chief Glasgow's door opens, and she fully sprints out to uh, 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 y'all's like office area. Bursts through the door. You see is holding a sending stone in her hand, which appears to be working, and goes, "Gear up, everybody. We have a we have
Calamity.
a we have a credible calamity sighting in the power district. Gear up. You're heading out."
Oh, thank
Shit.
fuck.
Shite. What else right up? Alright. I guess, do we have, like, a lockers area to go, like, change into, like, our little battle outfits?
I think you do full like Power Ranger
Yeah.
montage mode.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think as you all sort of like
Go,
rush
go,
out to
Power
get ready,
Rangers.
the power does flicker and then turn back on. And I think as you're gearing up, the chief like rushes into the changing room. All right, power district, the arcane power plant. We got roughly, at least first estimate as of now, about 30 dead. Something happened there. We need y'all to go there and figure out what's going on.
Talk to Chief.
Power runs into jumps on the horse,
Mhm.
rides
Yeah,
standing on it.
your horses are ready. They're outside for you.
Keep us updated if there's any more intel. Then
Will do.
runs.
I think with whoever is left in here is just like if you all need anything, contact me over the radio. Okay, we can send squads out. Whatever y'all need. All right, just let me know.
Yes, ma'am. Um, and yeah, I'd also head out.
Uh, yeah, so you all like gear up, head out. Your horses are waiting for you, and you hop on and begin uh, riding towards the Power District. Now, this is a trip that, while this is not something that would take you days, still does take you straight up like 2 hours. You have to ride up to sort of the like inner wall of the judicial district, um, and while you do have like fast passes to get through the wall, especially with what you are doing,
The
uh,
Disney
uh,
Fast Pass,
yeah, you got the
yes.
Disney Fast Pass. People know you. You're able to kind of skip a line of people who are closer to the end of the workday, kind of like heading home back to their districts. Um, and you're able to like ride through and begin traveling towards the arcane power plant. I will ask, just because I don't want to skip over it, any like talking role play that would happen on the way there.
Ren is pretty straight faced. Tunnel vision.
I think probably Lilith is too. Uh, Although he does kind of like look upwards and in his head says, "No funny business,"
Make me a persuasion check.
with advantage because you're cool.
No.
You were mean to her this morning.
You're
Mm-mm.
fucking
Edite's
lame.
being like, actually, all the funny business just because you asked.
Oh, and nat 20.
Oh, fuck
Uh,
yeah.
Okay.
Edite whispers back in your head, "Fine, no funny business."
He doesn't respond.
Anything else on the way there?
I swear, if this one shocks me enough that it ruins my hair, oh, I'm gonna lose it.
Can you roll an insight on Lilith, please, Alenia?
Yeah. It's a 23.
Damn.
Lilith looks like he fucking hates you. You
Yeah, that's fair.
you say that
Alenia,
and they're like they hate you.
I hate to break it to you, but if we're dealing with a calamity out in the power district, it's probably gonna be something power related.
I know, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Um. Oh.
What was that, Amanda?
Oh.
Nothing. I was just looking at my spells.
So you all ride off into the power district. The power district does, for the most part, look like power plants, power station, like windmill farms, kind of built into smaller like cities, villages. So it seems like, for the most part, like people in the power district seem to build their lives around the power that they produce. It is a point of pride to the people of this district to live and operate the lifeblood of Arcadia. Um, but I think as you approach the arcane power plant, which is like the largest of these power plants, not built into a city, but the size of a city itself, as you approach, you see. Well, actually, make me some perception checks here.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I
Would.
would. I really, really would.
23.
I only got a 13.
13.
Oh my god. 14.
23.
Where's my fucking
Ren's got
stat?
it. Ren's got it.
18.
Okay.
Ren
I
and
think.
Lilith got it.
Um. Yeah, I think all of you, even on like the 13, you see uh billowing smoke coming from this massive building. I think you see a warehouse the size of a like city block, full and honestly very like unornate. It kind of just looks like an Amazon warehouse or
Mm,
something. Uh,
nondescript
uh,
warehouse. I'm
very
familiar.
like nondescript warehouse. Sorry to traumatize you, Aaron. Uh,
Yeah, you saw that grimace. Ugh.
yeah. Uh, and I think you see like a lot of like power lines kind of connecting to this place as this is like very much the central power plant to this district. Um, and as you approach, you all see smoke billowing in the sky, and it looks like some kind of explosion has collapsed a like small portion of the ceiling in on itself. And I think on an 18 and a 23, you see crowds of people like evacuating the building. You see a lot of like justiciars getting people out of this location. But you do see a large crowd sort of like forming around the power plant, wanting to see what is going on. And I think as you all approach, uh, Red on a 23, I think you see the worry in the faces of these people. To them, this sort of like attack on the power plant here, calamity or otherwise, is an attack on their hearts. And I think you see the reason people are so like persistent in staying here as justiciars are trying to create a perimeter is it's like they're watching a family member suffering in the distance, and they want to see what happens. But justiciars are able to get people out of the way as all of you approach on horseback. Um, Ren, not Ren, sorry, Waylon, you see uh, your cousin, Lottom, approaches all of you. Full, just like Justiciar uniform, one of the many marriages serving as a Justiciar. Uh, and you see Lottom approaches
Load him.
Lodom. Lodom approaches all of you, specifically kind of addressing you, Waylon. Hey, cuz, you all, I'm assuming here for whatever this shit show's turned into.
Load him. What can you tell us?
Well, come inside. I can show you.
Inside we go.
Um, he leads all of you inside. You all are brought through.
I'll send the pit crew of Lodem, by the way.
Yeah. Uh,
And have the
you
name is
all
spelled,
are.
please.
You all are brought through multiple like hallways into a like intersection of this building. And I think what you see before you is the most beautiful scene you've ever seen in your life, and also the most horrific. Um,
Oh,
you all see a section, a portion of the weave in front of you. The arcane power plant uh, harnesses the energy actively from the weave and turns it into the power that powers all of these devices. And so I think you see in front of you is a massive cloud of color and stars and dust. Cosmic energy, the force that gives life to the magic in your world, uh, uh, sort of in the air above you in this massive like warehouse building. And you see surrounding this sort of cloud are these large metallic devices that seem to be containing it and siphoning energy from it. Um, I will say I don't want to uh, give too much away, but Gus, if you were wondering, Owen has been here before. Um, and that is beautiful. The weave in front of you is beautiful. What's not beautiful is the charred remains of dozens of people in this room. I think you see it sort of surrounding the weave. There's some like walkways up above. with bodies crisp, charred, and dead, like hanging over the railings. You see people dead on the ground. Uh, uh, and yeah, it's just a very like gruesome sight. It smells horrible in here as you enter this space. Uh, and I think uh, uh, Lodum, um,
It's
did I?
Lodum.
Damn it, Lodum. Lodum kind of looks at all of you, raises an eyebrow. Yeah, enough said, I think, as far as what happened. That fucking happened. We've got, you see, like, turns away, kind of not wanting to look at like all of this death. Uh we've got one or two witnesses in the hallway over there. If y'all want to talk to them at all. Otherwise, there is plenty of evidence for you to look at. I'm gonna go head back outside to the perimeter. I'll leave you to it.
When
Thanks, Lodum.
Lodum mentions, if you want to talk to the witnesses, Ren will look to probably Dusty and Waylon to to talk, and she'll go, "I can look through this."
I'll go talk to some of the witnesses.
Yeah. Waylon, as you and Dusty head off, I think you like Waylon Low says to you, just a normal day at the office. Fucking first day
Hell
back,
of,
man.
hell of the first day back. And we were talking about going over to Ren's dive bar. We might need to head on over to our favorite bar after all this.
Oh yeah, if this is in fact a calamity, after we kill it, El Shido's has our name on it.
I'll reserve us a table.
Hell yeah. Do they take reservations? No, they don't.
I feel like for us, they have to. We're the most loyal customers.
Yeah, we do show up quite a bit, whether it's just the two of us or getting all these antisocial motherfuckers to uh come to a
Like,
bar.
let me tell you, it's so great to have you back to wrangle all of them because it has not been easy.
Well, I guess you got Elenia, but she is more of the gossipy type, you know. I like just the good old drinking, having fun.
Yeah, all right. Do you want the witness over there on the right? I'll take the one over on the left.
Yeah, sounds good. You enter the hallway. I think you see these two witnesses are like split off on either ends of the hallway. Both of them kind of have a justiciar there, like keeping them in place, presumably waiting for the two of you. You see Dusty heads off to a woman on the right. Oh, and you see a like soot-covered man on the left, like definitely a little bit injured as well. And as you approach him, kind of like trying to like wipe the soot off of his face as he looks at you. Hi.
Hi there, I'm Waylon Merch, CCU. I hear that you saw what happened to you. Do you have any details on that?
Yeah, name's Greenwich. It's yeah. Well, we were watching over the weave like we do. There's some malfunctions with some of the siphoning equipment. We were getting up there and fixing more people in the room than usual, and this thing just like popped out of the weave, and the lights went out, and it was dark, and I could just kind of see like flashes of lightning shooting off, people falling to the ground. I tripped over someone, and I think they were I s- um, and I just
Waylon
got out
will
of there.
kind of like grab his shoulder, trying to give like contact to ground this guy speaking.
Um, and I just got out of there as quick as I could. Oh God, everyone,
Something out of the weave.
yeah, I didn't get a good look at it, but it just like climbed out, something with arms, limbs.
All right. You said that there were some malfunctions in some equipment in the lead up to the into this being creature climbing out. What kind of malfunctions were you working with?
Yeah, it was. I mean, the siphoning equipment is powered by the energy that it's siphoning. It's kind of like a loop in that sense, and it just kept flickering on and off, which doesn't make sense because it's siphoning energy. I don't know. It was powering on, powering off, flickering, and then it all just kind of turned off at once when that thing climbed out.
Right? Said something with many limbs. How big of a creature were we talking about here? How big was it?
I'll roll a perception check for them. I guess this would be more insight. Um, uh, I'd say maybe like
Let's say
two
compared to
times
this.
2 times my height. Um, you see, he's like 5'5". Uh, 2 times my height. Pretty big. Um, long limbs too. Like it was running around. It was fast. The lightning that was going off was like all over the place. Flashes just like across the room.
Energy was jumping off of it.
I think so. Yeah. Weave
Right.
energy. I'd have to guess.
Lots of limbs. So was it running around on multiple limbs or just two?
Um, I think multiple. Like a quadruped kind of thing.
All right. When it traveled, was it moving on its limbs or was it using different means to move around?
Um, I don't I don't know. At that point the like power shut off. Even the weave like dimmed, and there just wasn't a lot of light in there. I didn't see it moving around at all. I just know it was fast, whatever it was doing.
Fast moves quickly. And lighting. All right. Um, did you can you think of anything of note about how it behaved before you started to run away that might be important in taking it down?
Uh, it was just see. Oh, that's not too bad. It was
Yeah, Greenwich.
you know you know how like lightning strikes. It's kind of like zigzaggy all over the place.
Yeah.
It was I think it was attacking people like that. It was zigzagging like lightning, going from one person to the next, just like a random like pattern around the room.
Erratic move.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's good
sporadic,
to know,
very
Greenwich.
sporadic.
That's good to know, Greenwich. Thank you for all of this. All right, I'm going to leave you with this justiciar here. And Waylon will sort of like point over to the justiciar I was waiting before. If you think of anything new, you're going to talk to them. They'll reach out to me. All right. This anything you can think of. This will help us with taking it down.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, of course. I'll is it looks over to the woman on his left. Is it just us? Did anyone else make it out?
I was directed towards you two. I will be fully honest. I haven't heard much about anyone else. I will say there are a lot of people that were evacuated from the site, it seems. So it seems that a lot of folks made it out, maybe not direct witnesses like yourself and your co-worker over there, but regardless, whatever happened, people made it away. This
Okay.
is not the end all be all. You made it away. Your co-worker made it away. That is not nothing.
Yeah, if I remember anything, I'll let you know, okay?
Take deep breaths, get some water. Waylon will kind of like beckon over someone with like emergency equipment, put a shock
Mhm.
blanket over him. All right. You did good. Living, all right? Keep
Thank you.
focusing on living.
I think you see that Dusty is also done talking to his person, and as the two of you start walking back to whatever information the other group will find here, I think Dusty uh, kind of like opens a notepad that he's been writing on. So I got a lot of sort of like zigzaggy attack pattern. Something large had two arms was kind of running around like bipedal style. Although the woman over there said that it could teleport, something like that.
See, that differs from what Greenwich told me, because he was telling me that it had multiple limbs, was running around on all fours.
Oh, okay. Maybe it can do both.
Also, if it has many limbs, I wouldn't be surprised if it swaps the method of ambulation. But
Well,
the zigzaggy, erratic, sporadic movement, that matches up.
okay. Uh, pulls out his walkie-talkie, uh, clicks it. Hey, Chief, this is Dusty. We absolutely have a calamity here. You got to get more people out to the power district. We got something big going on. And you hear Chief replies,
Snoot! Snooty!
Can't
"This is the
believe the
That's
chief."
the
chief would say
calamity.
that.
Uh, Chief just shoots back with a heard, and you know that it will be done. Um, And yeah, the two of you head back. But before that, the four of y'all in this open space. I suppose we'll go around see what people are looking for in particular here. I think it really it seems like Ren
Sure.
has something in the chamber right now. Go for it.
Um, I do kind of want to do a survival check to try to kind of like get the kind of same information I guess they were getting, but also like see if she can find tracks of this thing and where this thing could be, like where it left from, like what direction is it headed in, or did
Uh,
it?
yeah,
Yeah, get a
yeah.
lowdown of its
Make me a
movement.
survival.
Is it for sure bipedal or quadruped? You know, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. I think you see a lot of like scorch marks on the ground, which you do kind of identify as like prints of some kind, although they don't have like a physical shape on there. It is just kind of like scorch marks. And I do think you see a mixture of like bipedal and quadrupedal movement of it like running or whatever this thing is running around or just like fully leaping on the ground. But I think you see the leaps on the ground stretch quite a ways as this thing can definitely bound very fast. Um, I think even on a dirty 20, kind of figuring out the movement in this room exactly is a little bit difficult, although you can definitely tell this thing went on like a murder spree. It was going after these people. Uh, but I think you do see that its last victim uh, presumably the last one that it would see in this room, is dead on the floor, much closer to where you see, because there was smoke in a caved-in portion of the ceiling, where you see a massive hole in the ceiling, slightly on fire and billowing smoke into the air. And I think you see that this thing killed the last person it saw in the room and then fully jumped through the roof. And I think you see that that is like full force blowing through the roof to the outside.
Yeah, I think she'll just stand on there and like look up and go, huh.
Uh, anything that um Alwyn or Elenia are up to here, or Lilith as well.
Yeah, can I just roll to know?
Yeah, roll me a d20.
Cool.
What?
10.
So you like don't really know.
Shit. That's all
I
I got, guys.
I would like to take a look to see if there are things to Arcana check, whether that be if they're talking about lightning and shit, if there's like lightning strikes on the ground, see if that's like a classic lightning thing, or if there is magical residue, I guess, in some
Wait.
place.
Okay. After this, I actually do have something, but
Yeah.
let Gus go because he was on
Uh,
top of it.
yeah. Are you doing more? I'll say this: if you're doing a more general check, the DC will be higher. But if you're looking at like an aspect of this room in particular, it would be a lot lower.
Um, I guess I can't think of something that would be a specific thing that was noticed
Okay.
when we walked
Uh,
in. Like, obviously there are like lightning marks, and then like movement prints, but I don't
mhm.
remember anything too specific. So
Yeah.
I guess
Make
probably a
me.
general magic check for like Arcana shit, if that's a check I can do.
Yeah. Make me a Arcana check. And I'll say to get information, got to get a 15, but you'll definitely want to get a 20 to get everything.
Okay, what if it's a natural 20? And I've rolled a
Oh,
second one
There
today
we
so you're about.
Shit.
go.
on a
So
different
get your fucking pen out because you're about to get a lot of shit.
Okay,
Uh,
I have a
Shit,
pencil.
let me get a new page.
on a natural 20. First and foremost, I do want to ask, how does Alwyn feel about his proximity to the weave right now?
I think he's, while he's doing this, he ends up doing like a pretty good job of it, but he's always like facing towards the weave, as if he turns his back to it, it's going to sneak up on his ass and
Okay.
gank him. Um, so he's very wary and kind of like silent right now.
And I think,
Which I think is probably like similar to the work mode that he usually
mhm,
kind of enters at this point, but he's got like a notebook out. He's taking notes about, hey, there's lightning and
uh,
other shit that he's hearing.
yeah, and I think there's that like tingling phantom pain around your like crystalline area as you're just very uneasy in this room. But you begin to look around. Uh, I mean, hey, natural 20. You begin looking at these people. I think on an Arcana check, and one as high as that, you notice that these people that are dead on the ground are more than simply burnt. I think you kind of like kneel down and put your hand on one, and they are absolutely singed for sure. But you put your hand on these people or on one of these people and feel no magic whatsoever. Now, the weave is present in all living things. It's very like force in that sense where people might not be magic users, but they have magic in them. Anyone can use a spell scroll, right? Uh, so you kind of feel one of these people detecting magic around this room and realize the weave energy has been drained out of them, as though something very vampirically sucked it out of them, and that it has left them as this like singed husk on the ground. Um, and I think as you are kind of looking around, following Ren and her like piecing together what's happening, I think you notice that the singe marks on the ground as this thing was like bounding and leaping around, killing people, are getting larger and larger the more targets it went after, as though sucking in the energy from these people made it more and more powerful. And after killing 30 people, it was able to fully Hulk smash, burst through the ceiling to the outside. So this thing is eating weave energy and it is making it stronger.
Fuck.
That's probably not good.
Every is stronger upon eating weave energy.
Magic
Um,
users are fucked in this fight.
I guess with that, it did not seem like it was trying to consume this like the pieces of weave or like anything like that. It seems like it was not necessarily a friend of the weave or something like that.
And you know what? Actually,
If that's
hey,
okay, I can get that.
wait, no,
That's
you
a
know
hard
what?
question to answer, I think, from what I'm looking at.
No, I think you would absolutely get this on a natural 20. You're looking at the weave, and it begs the question, if this thing feeds off of weave energy, there's a giant fucking weave bubble right there. Why did it leave it? And I think
Mhm.
on a natural 20, you kind of notice that, like, why would it not stay at this massive fucking power source that it could have consumed? So definitely something off about that. Why is it going after smaller targets?
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Uh,
Dice.
Lilith had a thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Detect Evil and Good to make sure this guy's not within 30 feet of us.
This thing is
That's
not
smart.
within 30 feet of you. Hey,
Okay.
I'll say this. Lilith does a smart thing and is like, "Hey, are we in immediate danger?" And you are not. This thing has definitely left the space.
Okay. It does also
First rule of rescue is making sure that you won't be endangering yourself upon entering to help someone, and all of us skip that step.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um Also it says that I would know if a place or object within 30 feet of me has been magically created or desecrated, and obviously there has been desecration.
I
But
never before have you sensed more magical desecration than in this moment.
nothing's been created.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I think you could tell this is kind of just like corroborating what like Alwyn had found. These people have been desecrated of their magic, but nothing has been
Okay.
created in the space.
Okay. That's all I had.
Anything from Alenia here?
Bless
Um,
you.
You.
I'll be real honest. The only things I'm good at is talking to people, and people's took that job from me.
You can come with next time. Me and Dusty can tap out so you can take one of our spots.
Uh, I guess I can try another like perception of trying to while everyone else is like following the path that it took, I would want to do more of perception around the first area, the where it came from out of the weave.
Mhm. Yeah, make me a perception check. I think same thing,
Can I
like want to get a
guidance?
15, 20 would be amazing.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go for it.
guidance Alenia.
This is a
Because me
D4,
and
right?
Emma
Yay,
were just talking about remembering to do guidance.
Yeah, I
Well,
literally forgot that I could
baby!
guidance myself.
Ooh,
Me too.
All right,
God,
I
we
want
love
you to
guidance.
be mine again, baby.
24 on
Okay.
naturalism.
Ooh.
Um, I think you are kind of like taking a lap around the weave, and it's very subtle. It's it's one of those things where like when you notice it, but it's hard to initially notice it. As this is all just like clouds and stars and sparkly lights, kind of weird to see anything beyond that in there. But you see a very faint outline of a like scar in the weave that this mist is not really like filling up. And it does, I think you found where this creature came out of. I think you see um, that the weave has sort of been like torn and ripped as this thing was getting out of it. Uh, and I think that's what you would have gotten on a 15, getting above a 20. Uh, you see this, and it looks violent, as though this thing was trying to escape the weed. Uh, Whatever this thing is, it did not want to be in here.
Regardless of its main source of food, it needed to be out. Possibly because it was being chased by something else. That'd be the only reason I'd leave my food source. Is if I'm being threatened.
Unless, I mean, you know how sometimes you eat too much of something and it's bad for you?
Are you suggesting it's got indigestion?
I guess in a way, it could also be its prison, and it found a weak spot from us siphoning from the
Are
weave.
Dusty and Waylon back to hear this conversation?
Yeah, I think y'all are walking up as this convo is happening.
Oh, I'll like reiterate everything that I guess Ren found.
We'll word vomit.
We'll word
We'll
vomit
Yeah.
back and
what we
forth to
heard.
each other. Yeah.
We're word vomiting. Some sort of a weed vampire. But that would beg the question of why it was in the weave in the first place.
And more importantly, I guess, where it's going. As she like looks at the giant gaping hole in the ceiling.
It certainly has a big enough target close by with all the folks who are remaining outside of the power plant. It's not going after them.
I can see if I can get a higher vantage point.
Yeah,
Shite.
see if we can locate it. Oh, go ahead.
I forgot to ask. I'll have to double back with the witnesses and ask what the calamity actually looked like. Cause like my thing is like, is it glowing? Can we just wait till nighttime and see where the glow is?
Oh, that'd be wild.
I mean, to that point, as Waylon is thinking of this, you do see outside of the hole the sun is beginning to set, and it is getting like a little bit darker outside.
So Waylon will later double back and ask witnesses that. But
I will. Oh, actually, I think Alwyn was going to say something.
Oh, I was yeah, we can maybe think about what it's trying to go for, what it's trying to escape from at another time. I think maybe if we can locate it tonight, maybe do a damage check on it, see if we can get a few shots in, see if we can get it to maybe take a rest somewhere.
Yeah.
That might be the right option. I'm thinking lightning and thunder out of the question. If it's something that it can dodge, it might have a good chance of that. So
magic in
I have a
general.
feeling magic won't be as much of a assistance as usual around this.
yeah, depends how it interacts with.
Have a shine.
Ren will transform into a bird again, and fly up to the ceiling hole to kind of look out and see what she can find at this vantage point, and see if like any other tracks or whatever.
Yeah, make me a perception check. And you know what? I'll say, y'all did truly like such a good level of investigation. I will give you advantage on this as well.
Ooh,
That is a 23.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do dog shit next session.
Yeah.
Well, I got advantage, so
You fly out of the hole in the building, getting out of the smoke and look around. I think you see the crowds have not dispersed. People are sort of like a lot of people are just sitting on the ground now, like saying prayers and things like that. That the power plant, the people inside are safe and okay. Um, on a 23,
Can I
you
can I add a guidance to that shit too?
I'll allow that. Yeah,
Yes, I just want to try to get like
say
as best as I
this
could.
will
No.
be more helpful if you get to a 25.
Okay, well, 24.
Son of a bitch. Uh, I think
Just shy.
you look around and you see you don't see any tracks or anything like that, like nothing obvious off in the distance. But you look to the right, maybe 20 yards from where these crowds are gathered below, and you see up above them is one of those like power lines that's kind of going out of the building. And you see um, unbeknownst to the people below, crackling energy, arcane energy in that power line. Uh, and I think because you got above a 20 here, you see out of one of these like thick power lines a like claw like exits the power line, grabs, shifts a little bit, and like enters back inside. And I think you in this moment can tell this thing is right above a huge crowd of people
Okay,
feeding off of weave energy right above them.
I I know theoretically I should retract from my state and tell the group this, but also this seems like an emergency. So Ren is going to take a look at these people, families, like she saw earlier, this is like their heart and soul. Um, I think that kind of resonates with her. It's kind of like the forests of the lumber district. Um, and she will, I guess there's justiciars down there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Following
She
perimeter.
will fly down to them. Um, and revert back to her tiefling state. Um, Walkie probably to the party, uh, outside now, and say to the justiciars, "Get them out now! The calamities above. Get them out!"
Uh, Justiciars immediately jump into action, start trying to like clear people out of here.
I'm going to
All of
cast
you,
Wind Wall.
ooh,
Ooh.
you cast Wind Wall. Is that just like pushing people out of the way essentially in
Uh,
this moment?
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to actually shield the people from this, so I can make a wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. I can shape the wall in any way I choose, so long as it makes one continuous path. Um, I am the strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Um, Creatures in a gaseous form can't pass through it either.
Okay.
So I'm doing is I'm putting it right up against this like power line, right where I saw the
Mhm.
claws. And I think she has like one of those like it's like a I guess a hand bracelet where it's like the metal that connects like to her finger, and it has like some swirly silver bits
The
that
ones
connects.
that look like bones.
Mhm.
Sure, but it's silver. And she holds up
Yeah.
her hands like this, to kind of create this wall. Um,
Mhm.
as she's just hoping that just the Seers get them out quick.
You put this wind wall up. Justiciars rush into the
Oh,
crowd. Uh, I'm gonna
and
say
can the creature make a strength saving throw?
yes, it can. Mm. That is a 17 on a strength save.
Mm, I'm pretty sure that will pass at this level. Yeah, DC was 16. But it's still
Okay.
half of bludgeoning damage. Let me roll that.
Okay.
Okay. 10 half to 5.
Is this magical bludgeoning?
I'm assume so because this is
Okay.
a spell. Um,
Uh, so this does deal some damage. It does get fourthed to 3 instead of
figured,
5.
yeah, magic resistance.
But
Damn.
yeah, so I think you could tell like magic can definitely hurt this thing. It's definitely very resistant to magic. Um, but you throw up this wall of wind. Justiciars rush into the crowd beneath. Some people get it immediately, start like rushing out. A lot of people are very like confused, looking around. The rest of you leave the building. I would like basically everyone other than Ren, to also roll a perception check as you enter this scene, just to see what you see in this situation.
16.
6.
19.
Damn.
Okay. 6,
6.
19. I'll say Alwyn specifically, because of the nat 20 earlier, would get advantage on this.
Oh.
17.
Oh, that's much better. 19. Oh my
19.
I
god.
did the worst. I
Going
did
to
the
Ah.
worst at
And
16.
then 16. And then what did Lilith get?
19.
Okay. I think you all see what happens next, and because of what you were able to put together inside, you get a little bit of context for it. This creature was feeding off of the weave and essentially left because that energy, that power was getting to be too much. It wanted to go for smaller targets instead. And I think you see this
Indigestion.
thing essentially, it was, yeah, indigestion. Uh, you see this thing is feeding off of power lines. And it's like shifting around in here. The electricity that's crackling around it is getting like more and more erratic and crazy as you all look up and you see that this thing seems to be uncomfortable in the power line as it was in the weave. And as it did the last time, it looks below and sees many smaller targets that it can go for. You see an arc of electricity shoots out of the power line, arcs downwards. And I'm going to say this while this spell is likely not going to do much more in the definite battle that is about to unfold, you see this thing arcs to slam into a group of people below, like men, women, people, children, like a full just civilians. Ren, you watch as your wind wall deflects this lightning, and it instead shoots off to the side and lands on the ground where there are not people. And so I think, like I said, because the spell is above, likely not going to have an effect anymore. But your spell just saved a bunch of people, and it slams into
Yay!
the ground. All of you see flash of light, and like basically flash of light hits the ground, scorch mark, lights that had flickered on because it's getting to like evening, it's getting darker, then dimmer and go out as this thing sucks in the magical energy around it. You see in front of you is a surprisingly smooth gray skin of kind of what looks like a mixture between a like dog and a human, as though it has these like hind legs that it can run on at full sprint, but also seems capable of standing up. Smooth skin around claws, fully gray face, no eyes, nose, nothing like that. But you can kind of see where a face would be. But the interesting part is that surrounding its skin, like natural armor, is weave energy, crackling electricity. This thing stands before you as a powerhouse of energy, looking at the person who just stopped it from consuming its targets, looking towards you, Ren. but
Yeah.
all of you approach behind, and next time we will roll initiative as you fight whatever this thing is. Calamity battle, everybody.
I
We're gonna
thought
get
we weren't.
Yippee! Right away.
I thought we weren't supposed to be fighting these things. I thought that was like the
Um,
point.
so I guess
Well, we got
We gotta
what?
test it to see what's effective against
Yeah.
it.
and then run
Uh,
away.
Because we're a
And then we
containment
fight it
unit.
for real.
mhm. So I think,
Yeah.
I think
This
that is a good thing. Like, this is a very different fight because A, you're probably trying to distract this thing while innocent civilians get away. People are definitely gonna be running now. But B, you're definitely not gonna be able to kill it in this moment. But like Aaron said, it's kind of just like keep it distracted, test its abilities, see what does and does not hurt it, and then definitely dip at some point to try and get out of here.
Mhm.
So
Hell
a
yeah.
battle in a more uh, uh, irregular sense, I suppose.
we win by not doing anything. We win by simply taking up time to make sure that people who would be crushed in less than a second get the fuck away so that we can consolidate whatever information we pick up so that we can just effectively be like, oh, you're weak to X thing. Let's go make sure that we have spells and weapons that inflict this type of damage so we can murk this motherfucker.
Let's go pimp our ride.
Let's go pimp our ride.
Let's go pimp
Yeah.
our ride.
Yeah.
Thank you, stream.
Let's go Grand Theft Auto this tank so that's really effective in blowing this guy up.